So we are learning some brand new details today on an operation that could be straight out of a political thriller. The Wall Street Journal reporting that some U.S. officials thought an alleged threat on President Trump's life was, quote, impractical, implausible, even impossible. But with little time to confirm, Secret Service chose to move forward with a secret plane plot in Turkey, having the president board Air Force One. We have all seen this video. Then he was whisked off with a few other officials in a catering truck that you see there behind the plane, transported onto a military plane, then met up with the other plane in the UK once they were out of the zone. Watch this.
I go by Secret Service and the military. They wanted me to go on a different flight, a different plane, equal safety, but they wanted me to do it, so I do it. I do what they say.
Retired Secret Service Special Agent Richard Sarapoli is here. First to senior White House correspondent Peter Doocy on the North Lawn. Hey, Peter.
And Martha, good afternoon. Because the Iran threat to kill President Trump predates this war and goes all the way back to 2020 and the drone strike that killed Iran's Qasem Soleimani, there's a sense among many folks in this town that it was better to be safe than sorry.
We have to always be sure and take the intelligence seriously. They only have to be right one time. That's the tough job about the intelligence community, is that there's so much information, there's so much data, there's so much noise that they have to decipher and work through. And I think it's better to always take precaution.
And so, according to the Washington Post, another official called the reports of threats against Trump's life, quote, Israeli-derived, not U.S.-generated, and viewed as low confidence. In Congress, some critics now want briefings about the threat and about the catering truck trip, claiming that their concern is for top Trump brass leaving Turkey on a dangerous plane.
Well, my first question to those who are on the leave behind decoy plane would be, do you realize the president just isn't that into you? Even if there was low confidence in the intelligence, Sarah, it didn't seem like an intelligent choice to me for the president to slink away in a catering truck, leaving key members of his cabinet and the traveling press to take off in Air Force One.
An important note about a CIA assessment being low confidence, that is also what the CIA says about the likelihood of COVID coming from a lab leak.
Well, there you go. That's a fact. Peter, thank you very much.
All right, thanks for watching. Check out my new podcast, Hanging Out with Me, Sean Hannity. The big interviews, the debates you won't get anywhere else. Like and subscribe for new episodes every Tuesday and Thursday.